Perspective is a really powerful tool anytime that you're pursuing something. And your ability to take a step back and evaluate kind of your situation and your mindset is really, really important. It's also important to be able to accurately assess your reasons behind certain things and figure out problems that you have so you can move forward. And today I had to do that a little bit. I struggled with this session because I drove back from Canada this morning and my nutrition was pretty off. I didn't get as much rest as I should have, and I just didn't do the things I needed to be ready for this session. And so it was much harder than it should have been or needed to be, and that was on me. And it kind of put me in a little bit of a my head wasn't in the right place for this workout, and I was able to make it through everything. It's just it didn't feel great. This weird kind of thing happens when the sun is in a certain spot at the gym. My camera can't adjust to the glare on the side, and so it darkens the rest of the picture. But anyway, I had 3 sets of 4 at 555 today, and then 1 set of 5. And considering how my squat's been going, that should have been relatively easy with my knee wraps. But I just, I'm going to just say nutrition and sleep deprivation kind of brought me down a little bit on what my performance capability was. And so I know what to fix for next time. An interesting fact about me is that the only time I ever get grumpy at people is when I'm hungry, and so I found myself struggling a little bit with the positivity today in this session, especially when things started to break down a little bit, didn't feel as good as I wanted them to. And so I ended up kind of having to cordon myself off a little bit so that I didn't snap at anybody who didn't deserve it, because no one else ever deserves that negative energy. But it really gets you to thinking, you know, when everything isn't lined up and you haven't prepared adequately for what you're about to do, you have to think, who cares? And it isn't like, that isn't supposed to be a dismissive statement of, well, who cares? But it's, think about who actually cares about your performance and whose opinion of you is dependent on that performance. I mean, I realized in this session that I was putting a lot of undue stress on myself when I know exactly why the weights didn't feel as good as they should. I knew exactly why this felt way heavier than it should have felt today. And they were things that I can fix in the future and come back from. Just because this workout didn't feel amazing doesn't mean my parents are going to stop caring about me, doesn't mean that my friends are going to judge me or not like me anymore. It's just all this pressure of thinking that I had to put on this performance when in reality you're the only one that it really affects. And so you have to be able to take a step back and say, you know what? So it's not feeling amazing today. I'm going to deal with it, and I'm going to get better to the best of my ability based on the conditions that I've set up, and then next time I'm really going to dig deep and figure out what I need to do. And that's kind of what I ended up deciding on as I was about to leave the gym. It took me a little while, and I was in I would call it an unhealthy, negative mindset for at least the latter half of the session, just because I wasn't feeling great. The lifting was okay. I mean, I feel like I was a little harder on myself than was necessary, brought on by how everything was feeling. But that I finished every set, the set of 5 on the 555, probably had the most speed out of all my squats, and then this was 355 for 5 doubles, and at no point did I feel the need to even get a spotter because the weight felt like it was going to move the whole time, even on my 5th rep where I long paused it for significantly longer. So overall, I guess what I really wanted to just touch on is you're going to have days where things don't feel right and where you know exactly what it is. You just have to put them into perspective of what your grand idea is of what you're trying to accomplish, and move forward from it and realize that you care more about it than just about anyone else is going to. So that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video or learned something from it, which I hope you did, please leave a like rating, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, join the grind, brother and sisterhood. Would love to have you along, and guarantee you the next session is going to be better, just because I'm going to take better care of myself and be better prepped for it. But it should be a lot of fun. And by fun, I mean a lot of hard work and a lot of growth happening. So thank you guys again, and I will talk to you on Thursday. Bye.